Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel again. From the last few videos we have covered the different type of operation we can do by using real-time data we have chosen here. So the real-time data was an ABC oil company where we have particular two tables called dish channels and refinery client. If you haven't watched those videos, go and first watch that. Those were so amazing videos that you will learn a lot from them, I promise you that. And I show you what the important join you can do, what are the basic operations you can do, how to use the select command, how to add in column, how to insert the data, and how to do in different ways. So yeah, in this video we're gonna learn about the basic functionality that is provided by an SQL that's called PostgreSQL SQL. So let's see, first of all let's see what are the data inside our table. So if I select this dish channels, so dish channel is nothing called distribution channel. So here we have something called as name, status received, sale ID and location. And same for if I select start from the refinery client, so we have something called refinery name, unit sold, status sent, and sales ID. So yeah, so first and the important function is count function. So let me count the amount of, so as you can see that we have to count the disk name. So let's count the disk name. So first of all let's go to our disk channel table and let's see what basically we are counting here. So we have to count the disk name. So here we have to count the disk name from the disk channel. So we have totally 6, right? So we should get 6 as output. What do you think? What should we get? If we didn't get 6, so yeah, we got the 6 because we already know that we have 6 disk channel names there. And let's do the average function. So it doesn't have to like do a very hi-fi thing. You just have to use the simple avg count function, sum sum. So yeah, it's the basic functionality here. So if I want to see from refinery client, so let's go back here and see what are the data inside it. So these are the basic data inside it. So I want to do the average of all the units sold here. So what are the basic average, and want to do the stat, like if you go for analysis purpose you have to be very cautious about the average, mean, median, mode and everything. So let's see what are the basic average of units sold. So if I run this command, we see that we have an average of 33. If I hold this and drag it bit later, so it's 16683.33333. so yeah, you can see that this is the average here. And for the sum functionality, if I go again back to the refinery table and if you want to do the sum here, so the same thing. For the units sold we have done the average, for the units sold we want to do the sum. So this is the units sold column and we want to do the sum of all the units sold. So it's 100 double 100. Yeah, I know it's funny but it's double 100. So and the next thing, let's find the sum by using find sum function. Find sum of only those units sold where status is true. So yeah, it sounds very interesting, right? We have something called in refinery client, we have something called status. So yeah, let's go and see there. As you can see that we have status sent, we have false, true, true and true. So we only want to count where unit sold status is true. So how to do that? So the simple thing is select sum of units sold from the table name where status sent equals to true. It's a very simple command here. And if you go and run this command, so you can see that for the true status received we have 32200. So yeah, and same for the, we have another same two functions are very, I'm just talking about the very important functions and the function we use in our regular SQL command. So we have another function is minimum. So if you want to check what is the minimum units sold in our refinery client table, we'll go and we will see this 3200. If you go back and let's cross verify it. So the minimum is 3200 and the maximum will be this one, right? 50000. So yeah, let's do the maximum of this so that let's see we are correct or not. So yes, as you can see that we have assumed right, and this is the like total 1 2 3 4 and 5. So these are the very important 5 SQL functionality that is provided by SQL itself, and it's a very important part of SQL daily life uses. So yeah, I hope this you like this video. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up and meet you in the next video. Thank you and have a nice day to all. Bye.